Manchester United may have just received a huge boost ahead of one of the most important stages of the season. With the race for Champions League football heating up, Michael Carrick could soon welcome back several key players, including Bryan Mbeumo, Mbeumo and Sesko, Lisandro Martinez and even Matthijs De Ligt. In today's video, we're breaking down all the latest injury news, return dates and what it could mean for United after the international break. Let's get into it. Manchester United are entering a crucial phase of the campaign, and the timing of this international break might actually work in their favour. After dropping points against Bournemouth, there was naturally some frustration among supporters, especially considering how tight the race for the top four has become. But the bigger picture still looks positive for United. They remain in a strong position in the league, and with a number of injured players expected to return soon, Michael Carrick could have a much stronger squad available when domestic action resumes. And that could be massive, because let's be honest, when you get to this stage of the season, it's not just about tactics or momentum. It's about depth. It's about having your key players available for the run-in. And for Manchester United, that situation finally looks like it's improving. Let's start with Bryan Mbeumo, because his situation will definitely catch the attention of United fans. Mbeumo withdrew from international duty recently, but thankfully it appears to be more precautionary than serious. That will come as a relief, especially because he's become such an important player in the attacking setup. His movement, directness and ability to stretch defences have added a different dimension to United's front line, and the last thing Carrick would have wanted was to lose him during this period. The expectation right now is that Mbeumo should be available for the match against Leeds on April 13th, and if that proves to be the case, that's a major boost straight away. United will need sharpness and energy in the final third, and Mbeumo brings exactly that. Then there's Mbeumo and Sesko, another player fans will be desperate to see back fully fit. Sesko also missed international duty because of an issue that appears to be under careful management rather than a major injury, and that's encouraging because he's been in really good form. He's been scoring consistently, he's looked more confident in front of goal, and he's beginning to show exactly why there was so much excitement around him at a time when United need reliable goals. Having Sesko back could be absolutely huge. If he's ready for Leeds, that immediately gives Carrick more firepower and more presence in the box. He's one of those players who can change a game with one moment, and United will need that kind of cutting edge in the weeks ahead. Now, moving into defence, Noussair Mazraoui is another player who looks set to be available. He missed the Bournemouth draw due to illness, but importantly, he has already featured for Morocco during the international break, which strongly suggests that issue is behind him. That means he should be in contention for Leeds, and that's very important because his versatility gives United so many options. Mazraoui can help both defensively and going forward, and when you're entering a busy stretch of fixtures, having players like that available can make a huge difference. He may not always grab the headlines, but he's the kind of player every successful team needs. Then we come to Lisandro Martinez, and this could be one of the biggest returns of them all. Martinez has missed the last 5 matches, and his absence has definitely been felt. He brings aggression, leadership, composure on the ball, and that edge United sometimes miss when he's not in the side. But the good news is that Michael Carrick is reportedly hopeful of having him back for the Leeds game, and if that happens, it could not come at a better time. Why? Because with Harry Maguire suspended, United are going to need experience and quality at the back. Martinez returning in that moment would be massive, not only because of his defensive ability, but because he changes the mentality of the back line. He's one of those players who gives the whole team confidence. So if he's fit enough to start against Leeds, that could be one of the most important team news developments of the month for Manchester United. Now, one player who may return slightly later is Patrick Dorgu. Dorgu has been recovering from a hamstring injury he suffered in the win over Arsenal, and while there's a slight possibility he could be back sooner, the expectation is that United will be careful with him. That's probably the right decision as well, because hamstring injuries can be very tricky if a player is rushed back too quickly. At this stage, the likely return date looks to be around the end of April, with the Brentford match being a realistic target. And even if that means waiting a little longer, United will want him back at full strength rather than taking unnecessary risks. Then there's the big one, Matthijs De Ligt. His absence has felt like one of the longest running injury stories of United's season. He's been sidelined for more than 4 months with a back problem, and while there still isn't complete clarity on the exact date of his return, there's optimism that he will play again before the season ends. Right now, early May is being mentioned as a possible comeback window, potentially in time for the huge clash against Liverpool. And if De Ligt can return for the final stretch, that would be a huge lift for United, because when fully fit, he gives the team strength, leadership, aerial dominance and calmness in high-pressure moments. He's exactly the kind of defender you want available in big games and season-defining weeks. So when you look at the bigger picture, this injury update is actually very encouraging for Manchester United. Mbeumo should be back, Sesko should be back, Mazraoui looks ready, Martinez could return just in time, Dorgu is not too far away, and even De Ligt is now beginning to feel like a realistic option before the campaign finishes. That means Carrick could soon have a much stronger, more balanced and more competitive squad for the run-in, and that could be absolutely vital if United are going to secure Champions League football. Flete Seal, because the margins at this stage are tiny. 1 or 2 key returns can completely change the feel of a team. They can improve confidence, increase competition for places, and give a manager more tactical flexibility when it matters most. And for Manchester United, this might be the moment when the squad finally starts to look whole again. The Leeds game now becomes even more important, not just because of the points on offer, but because it could mark the beginning of United getting several major players back at exactly the right time. And if that happens, United fans will have every reason to believe this season can still finish very strongly. So Reds, which returning player do you think will make the biggest difference for Manchester United? Mbeumo, Sesko, Martinez or De Ligt? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this update, make sure you like the video, subscribe to Red Devils Report and turn on notifications so you never miss the latest Manchester United news.